Bravo had new cast of women for RHONJ before deciding to pause the show. It's beginning to look like the circumstances leading to the indefinite Real Housewives of New Jersey pause are more complicated and left more ladies in limbo than previously thought. The veteran ladies, who split into Team Teresa Giudice and Team Melissa Gorga during season 14, seemingly brought the show to a standstill, aren't the only Jersey wives waiting on news, it seems. Bravo and the RHONJ producers allegedly planned to reboot the show. According to a source, an entirely fresh cast had already been chosen. However, they say showrunners have scrapped those plans for now. The newbies are also in the dark about the fate of season 15. A source, Bravo is still deciding how they're going to proceed with RHONJ season 15. Even though Andy Cohen has asked fans to stop asking about RHONJ's future, people are still talking. A source recently told Oak that producers chose a completely new cast to bring fresh life to the show, but are now pumping the brakes. According to the source, when season 14 wrapped, Bravo decided to pursue taking the show in a new direction. That new direction was a reboot. The source revealed Bravo offered a group of new, younger women positions to be on the show. However, the source says Bravo's apprehension is due to the reception the rebooted Real Housewives of New York has received. Fans also voiced their disappointment over the news that Vanderpump Rules will be starting over with a fresh batch of Housewives. The source explained, Bravo ended up not being sure what direction they wanted to take the show in, so they put the new women on pause, as well as the old women. As of now, the source says Bravo is still deciding what they'll do. Currently, there are no plans to film anything for RHONJ until at least December 2025. Basically, RHONJ is a big question mark. The source shared, this means the old cast could come back in some capacity, or it could be an entire new cast. Truly no decisions have been made. When RHONJ comes back, we'll either have to get to know a whole new set of women or continue to endure Teresa and Melissa feuding over the same tired familial issues. Let us pause to take a moment and remember the table-flipping prostitution whore good old days. The Real Housewives of New Jersey streams on Peacock. Bravo's pause button, a Real Housewives of New Jersey mystery. It was a balmy evening in late fall when the news broke. The Real Housewives of New Jersey was on an indefinite pause. Fans of the franchise, long accustomed to the drama of lavish dinners gone wrong and deeply personal vendettas aired with theatrical flair, found themselves in limbo. The iconic show, once a cornerstone of Bravo's reality TV empire, was at a crossroads. The seeds of turmoil. Season 14 had been explosive, but not in a way that kept fans glued to their screens. Instead, the show devolved into a seemingly unending battle between Teresa Giudice and Melissa Gorga, a feud that no longer intrigued but exhausted its audience. Team Teresa and Team Melissa drew their lines in the sand, and neither side gave an inch. Producers had hoped for a resurgence of interest, but the ratings revealed a different story. Viewers were tuning out. By the time the season wrapped, whispers of discontent grew louder. Bravo executives reportedly decided that RHONJ needed a facelift, a bold new direction that would breathe fresh life into the franchise. The plan? A complete reboot with a brand new cast of younger, dynamic women who would bring a modern twist to the show's signature mix of glitz and chaos. A new cast in waiting. According to sources close to production, the reboot was more than just an idea, it was nearly a reality. Bravo had already offered positions to a group of new women, an insider revealed. These weren't just any women. They were handpicked to embody the next era of RHONJ, ambitious, glamorous, and ready to shake up the Garden State. But as quickly as the reboot gained momentum, hesitation set in. The lukewarm reception to Bravo's Real Housewives of New York reboot and rumors of a fresh cast for Vanderpump Rules sent a ripple of doubt through the network. Fans weren't clamoring for change. They wanted familiarity with a dash of reinvention, not a complete overhaul. The pause button. With uncertainty hanging heavy, Bravo hit pause on both the old and new RHONJ. For the veteran cast, the pause was bittersweet. They were no strangers to drama, but this time, it was the drama behind the scenes that left them in limbo. For the newcomers, the situation was even murkier. Some had already begun imagining themselves as the next big names in reality TV, only to find themselves stuck in a holding pattern with no guarantees. Sources reported that Bravo executives remained torn. The reception to RHONY made them second-guess the reboot, one insider explained.